Right. To Hi Ruchit, how are you? Good evening. I am fine, thank you. Clara, shut up. Mm, I hope you are not his fan. Mm, Name nakshatra means I'm not very sure what you are asking. Basically, it is what I am understanding is how we decide the name of a child at the time of birth, as per which nakshatra. Are you asking that? Uh, that is good evening. Like it has to be different than nakshatra of moon in chart. Uh, Different people have different opinions. It depends on the culture you are following. In the religion caste where I was born, like there it is more like moon's nakshatra. Okay, name should be as per the moon's nakshatra. That is important. But there are many caste or religion people, the communities which prefer a different name nakshatra. Okay, like a child may be born in Rohini, but he may be like named as Vishakha or Jeshta. So it largely depends on the community in which you are born, what they are following. But it should be as per the moon's nakshatra. Okay, as per wherever your moon is placed and all, that's where. Right. How to see sudden gains or sudden wealth in astrology? Which planet or house or what combination give sudden wealth or gains? Eighth lord in the second house, eighth lord in the 11th house. These type of things. Okay. Eighth house is sudden events and its association with this. Its association with wealth oriented houses or wealth oriented planets. Any energy exchange between 8th house and maybe the second house or second lord, 11th house, 11th lord with Venus, Jupiter, these kind of things can bring sudden gains to the person. Uh, uh, it is also like the dasha, which should be active, which can bring this eighth house active, and that can bring the result of such nature. Okay. Boy is Uttara Falguni, girl is Revati. Great. How this combination compatibility work? I don't know. There is nothing like compatibility. I hope you can read the title of the video. Mm, okay. Bye, Clara. Mm, okay. Uh, this is eighth lord in the 10th house is sudden of what? It depends on the dignity of the planet. Suppose it is Sun. Sun is eighth lord. It is sitting in the 10th house. Then Sun is debilitated. In that case, like person's father may have like sudden illness or something like that. Okay. If if like Mars is eighth lord sitting in the 10th house, then it is in Capricorn sign, exalted for Aries ascendant. Okay, then it is completely different. So then it shows that sudden events are coming to father, but father is able to handle them. Okay, so that is what is represented. Eighth lord is Venus in the 10th house of Cancer with Rahu. Great. Follow some creative career or financial career. If it is in Cancer, maybe like work related with nourishment, taking care of people. That can help this person. It depends on overall chart also. Anatoly, hi Vishal, what's the result? What results would give conjunction of Saturn, Rahu, Mars in Capricorn in first house? Especially what would be influence on partner of that person. Rahu in the first house means Ketu is in the seventh house. Lots of malefics are impacting first and seventh, so it is like relationship will be tough. Saturn, Rahu, Mars in the first house, like heavy malefic energy in the first house. Too many malefic, too many malefic impact. Okay. So that is what first of all the person should work for himself, but he will realize this path with certain delay and hard work and perseverance. He may go into different professions. He may try different careers or jobs, and then in later part of life, in after his mid 30s and all, he may realize that I should be in my own business. With relationship matters, it is not a good placement. Okay. Saturn, Rahu, Mars, all in first house, all aspecting seventh house. Ketu is in the seventh house. This is like very difficult for partner or relationship. Okay. So that is where the person has to be like very much adjusting person or his partner or both. Okay, they have to be very adjusting or cooperative. It is like emotional frustrations in the relationship, emotional dissatisfaction in the relationship. They may not find any emotional connection with the partner because Cancer sign is falling there. Okay, or partner may not find. A partner may feel that my husband or my wife is like completely emotionally detached. Okay, that type of feeling. If person gets fever frequently, even if moon is not affected in the chart, then which planet transit? It can be any like illness related planet. It can be sixth house or sixth lord, or it can be Khatni Karaka or like Saturn. So any illness related planet going over moon or aspecting moon in the transit can bring such results. But events are always threefold: chart plus dasha plus transit. Chart should show the event. Dasha like brings the possibility of the event, and then transit brings the event. Okay. Rahu transit over Atmakarka, moon in Pisces in Revati Nakshatra. What will be the result? It is like person can be too much under illusion. Moon in Pisces is anyways like a very imaginative mind. Person living in his own dream world, utopia, and all. That is Moon in Pisces. Now, Rahu is also transiting over it. Rahu is like illusion in itself. So, person can have some illusionary things in his life coming. Person can be emotionally charged, okay, emotionally overwhelmed, okay. He may not be like emotionally vulnerable also. He may not be able to handle his emotions when Rahu is transiting over Moon in Revati, sorry, in Pisces, okay. So that is what can happen. It is in Revati, okay. So the transit is starting from tomorrow, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So person should be like careful. Meditate, uh, give more time to creative side of life or spiritual side of life. Meditate regularly or yoga, whichever thing you want to follow, and that can bring you some peace, bring this person some peace. How ascendant 1-1 combination will be. All the relationship synastry articles are written. Please check them and please read the title of the video before asking questions. Thank you. I'm fine, Samira ji. How are you? Nice to see you again. Is it similar if Ketu is transiting over the Atmakarka in Virgo? Right. One thing I missed is Moon is also Atmakarka. So, like person, because Rahu is illusion, person, Moon is Atmakarka. Person can have illusionary thoughts about his destination in life. I'm supposed to do this or I'm supposed to do that. Same thing is with Moon being Ketu transiting over Atmakarka. Okay, person can be like having illusory thoughts that why I'm following career, I should be here or there, and these type of things. But again, it largely, first of all, depends on the dasha you are going through, and then transits. So if this person, why I'm saying that uh, Moon in Pisces or Moon in Virgo person or any planet in Pisces or Virgo, if this person is not under Rahu Dasha or Ketu Dasha, then impact will be very less. Okay. So that's why this transit, which we are starting from day after tomorrow, it will have more impact on the person who is going through Rahu Ketu Dasha. This is why I'm saying Dasha is important. Okay. But anyways, like if uh, im- transiting over Atmakar, there can be like illusory thoughts. Okay, whether I should follow this or whether I should follow that. Mm, right, I read all your articles related to relation, but did not find 1-1. It is there. Okay, 1-1 people should not marry each other. It is like two Leo ascendant, two Virgo ascendant, two Pisces ascendant. These people should not marry each other. Okay. Because why? Because the transits will be the same. Understand it like this. Okay. Suppose I'm a Scorpio ascendant and my partner is also a Scorpio ascendant. We get married. Now transits are almost same. If Saturn is transiting my seventh house, Saturn is transiting her seventh house also. If Ketu is transiting my seventh house, Ketu is transiting her seventh house also. This is why it should not be done. Okay. This is why the same ascendant people should not marry, should not be in relationship. What is the significance if someone is repeatedly seeing number 1111? I am not expert in this repeating numbers and numerology, so better to take advice of someone who has some expertise at it. What I read, okay, that much I can tell. First of all, it is an angel number. It shows that your angel, guardian angels are protecting you, safeguarding you. They are trying to guide you, and this is number of new beginnings. One first number, right? It is like new beginnings in life. If you are repeatedly seeing this number in your daily life and all, it shows the person is about to go through a new phase in life, or maybe the new phase has just started. Okay, so this is what this number shows: 1111. And first of all, guardian angels protecting you. Second is the kind of new beginnings in life. Does Shadbala values of a planet vary according to aspects, conjunction, and house that place? How we should analyze that, sir? Uh, Shadbala values. They were very based on these things, aspects, conjunction, and house and all. Because every bal comes, sthan bal, paksh bal, and other dignity, conjunctions, and all aspects. Everything comes. Chestabal is there. So the end score of like Shadbala is depends on all these balls, the accumulative effect of all these things. How we should analyze that, sir? There is an article of Shadbala. It will give you the, like, if you want to know the theoretically, then it will give you the range that if the final count is more than 30 or 32, and then it is considered as good, a strong planet. If it is lower, then there is some other rule. So those things can help you in theory. In practical, dignity runs the show. In astrology, 90% of times dignity will run the show. Well, there are very few exceptions to this rule. Okay, one exception is obviously Saturn, but otherwise, dignity runs the show in astrology. The exaltation to debilitation. Okay. Taurus ascendant, Aditi, how are you? It's Taurus ascendant, Saturn in ninth house. Ninth house means Capricorn, and Ketu in the first house. Okay. Mars in the third house, Vargottama. In the third house means it is in Cancer. What could be the reason for delay in stable career? Okay, so Saturn is ruling your ninth and the 10th. Okay. Saturn, anyways, represents delays. It is interesting that you use the exact word, precise word, delay and stability, and Saturn represents both the things. So as Saturn is ruling it, and Saturn matures around 35 years of age, so they like normally get their career stable between 30 to 35. Okay. The main reason which I have found in consultations why people are having relationship issues, career issue or stability in career issue, is that mostly they are not following the career which they should be following. This is why they have this uh, instability in career. Okay, like if I'm supposed to be business person as an astrologer, and I'm trying to do a job, I will not feel stable there because I am going against the chart energy. Chart energy is pushing me back. Okay, so that can be the reason why this person is not finding peace in career and all, stability in career. So that can be one of the reasons. If native Libra ascendant Jupiter Antardasha gives good or bad result, as it is a lord of third house and sixth house. Jupiter is a difficult planet for Libra people because it rules both the houses of like difficulties. Third house is hard work efforts, putting extra effort and all, and this sixth house is anyways obstacles. So it is a difficult and challenging planet for people who are Libra ascendant. But as I said, end result depends on the dignity. If Jupiter is ruling these two houses and like placed well, suppose it is exalted in the 10th house, then great. It is like excellent position. If Jupiter is ruling these houses and sitting debilitated, then it is more challenging. So largely, like this thing should be in the mind that where the Jupiter is placed, the house and dignity, the sign based degree, that will decide how Jupiter will rule. Libra ascendant Jupiter is in Cancer, so person can still have benefits after putting hard work and efforts, after facing all the challenges. Okay. Uh, right. Good evening. Native has Mars in Libra, Lagna, Vargottama, but still that native under Mars Mahadasha undergone accidents. Why so? I'm not looking at overall charts. I cannot tell why a particular event has happened. As I said, events are three base: chart plus dasha plus transit. Chart should show the dasha brings the possibility of the event, transits bring the event. I don't have the chart here, I don't have the dasha here, I don't have the transit here. So I cannot help. Okay. So that is it. Tell him to drive safely. Mm, in Cancer ascendant, Venus in Pisces in with Vargottama and Gandanta. Gandanta. Rahu is also in Pisces. Venus in Pisces, Vargottama and Gandanta. Rahu is also in Pisces. Lagna degree is 28. Now Venus Dasha has just started. How is Venus Dasha? Venus is like normally considered as a good Dasha, beneficial Dasha. Now this is like Cancer ascendant person. So Venus rules the fourth house and rules the 11th house, sits into the ninth house Pisces. Ninth house is the house of higher education, knowledge, guidance, and counseling. So if this person is involved in any such activity of higher education, knowledge, guidance, counseling, religion, philosophy, literature, these kind of things, or spirituality, Pisces, imagination, creativity, then this dasha can be excellent if he is following any of these traits. If he is not following any of these traits, then also results will be there because Venus is a benefic planet. It is in good dignity, so results will be there, but not as per his satisfaction. Person will feel I should have got more results or I should have got this result also, but just because he is not following his path, he may feel frustrated. In relationship matter, person may have like lots of desires, expectations. Because of that, he may face like dissatisfactions again. Okay, Rahu Venus in Pisces can bring like lots of expectations from the partner and all, so that can be the reason. Thank you, you're welcome, Aditi. Jupiter is in Aries, 7th house. Yeah, it is good dignity. Great. Enjoy. Let's think 8th Lord Malefic planet aspects on ascendant. 8th Malefic planet aspects on ascendant having same rulership. Okay. Then that mean changes, problems will not occur or can manage those situations. Understand? Everything is an addition in astrology. Everything gets added up. There is nothing like cancellation. Okay. Normally we use this word. This person, this planet is canceling this planet's impact, or that planet is canceling this planet impact. Actually, there is nothing like cancellation. Nothing cancels anything. Everything gets added up. So the eight will still give you instability, will still give you troubles or challenges, But as it is aspecting the ascendant, or if it is in good dignity, person will have the courage to face the challenges and come out of those challenges. Okay. If it is in good dignity, maybe he doesn't have to like put much of effort in coming out of the challenges. But if eighth lord is weak, then person may like have lots of difficulties in facing them. Okay. Again, Osho's chart can be very helpful. Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh, the eighth lord is exalted. Eighth lord, Jupiter was exalted for him in the third house. So this is like person got into all the controversies and he came out of it. If eighth lord had been debilitated, person get into controversy and finds it very difficult to come out of it. Okay, so that is what happens. Namaste, Shitanshu ji, Shitanshu Giri. Uh, right. If time of birth of a native is giving ascendant between two zodiac signs, where difference of 3 minutes changes the ascendant to the next sign, then how do you ascertain the correct ascendant? There is a process called birth time rectification. There are two articles on birth time rectification on the site. One is the theory, how to do birth time rectification, and the other is example where I did birth time rectification of Steve Jobs chart. Most popularly, like Steve Jobs' Virgo ascendant chart is accepted by astrologers, but when I did my analysis, felt that he is more a Leo ascendant. Okay, so those two articles can help you. Steve Jobs' birth time rectification and the theory of birth time rectification, how to do it. Okay, so take a consultation from astrologer of your choice and get this birth time rectification done. Okay, that will help you in finding the right ascendant. Rahu Ketu transit over seventh Lord Jupiter in Virgo and Venus in Pisces. What will be the result? This can be like relationship prominent time period. Person can have like expectations, desires of relationship and all. But as Jupiter is an enemy sign, even Ketu is Rahu is transiting over exalted Venus. Person may feel like he is not getting that much result, that much of result in relationship. So that can be the result of this like this transit. This transit can be better utilized in knowledge oriented matters. Jupiter, Venus, both teachers, both guru. So if person focuses more on educational part of life, learning something new, something of his interest, he can get better results of this transit. Okay. Jupiter Antardasha in sixth house in Gemini, Ardhana Nakshatra. What will be the result? Wait, I don't know your chart. I don't know your Mahadasha. In sixth house in Gemini in Ardhana Nakshatra. I can only say that take care of your health, especially Jupiter related health issues. Jupiter related health issues are like fat, obesity, gallbladder, liver, fatty liver, arteries, heart. So take care of these health issues. As I don't have much information, I cannot tell more than that. This Antardasha can be good for knowledge oriented matters. So if you want, you can learn new things, you can go for higher education and all, and that can be there. But Jupiter is with debilitated Saturn, sir. Is this reduce the Jupiter's dignity? Right. Then person has to wait till mid 30s, mid 30s to get better results of Jupiter. Okay. From 30s onwards, like person starts getting better results. Then if all seven planets excluding Rahu are only in 11, 12, first house, Okay, what is the result? If we want to see like that, okay, understand first four houses represent our home life. Okay, one, two, three, four. First is self, second is family, third is neighbors, fourth is home. Five, six, seven, eight is other people. Okay, five is love, romance, children. Sixth is your daily work life. Seventh is relationship. Eighth is relationship benefits. So serving other people, masses and all. Ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th are more for humanity. Okay, more for like well-being of different people. Okay, well-being of others. So ninth house is religion, philosophy, people of different culture. 10th house is authority, recognition. 11th house is serving humanity. 12th house is spirituality. When many planets are there in these houses, okay, 11th and 12th, like person can be more about them, okay, and less about himself. So that can be one of the result. Person should be away from their homeland or birthplace. That can benefit them. Uh, do you believe in not to eat during Sutak period of Grahan time? I'm not much aware of it. Okay, so I cannot even comment. Never followed it, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't work just because I am not following it. So I will not comment on anything. Just that I am ignorant about it. Okay. Right. Thank you. You're welcome. As as Jupiter represents husband and Venus represents wife, but it's still Venus and Jupiter are basically not friendly. Then how husband and wife relationship will be enemy or what else? Most of the cases they are looking like enemies, right? So that's true. Jupiter and Venus are enemies to each other. That is a great finding from this session. Now, like I can include in my consultations. Okay, Jupiter, Venus, like husband wife fighting, they are enemies to each other, so they have to fight. What will be the result if someone has Vargottama Atmakarka moon in Pisces? Vargottama means the results will be similar throughout your life. Okay, Vargottama means that. Okay, if I have Vargottama moon, so if my relationship with my mother is good, it will remain good. If I got benefits from my mother, it will be the same. If my relationship with my mother is bad and I didn't get any benefits from her, it will also remain the same. Vargotama means that the results will be consistent throughout your life. It will not change during the life. Okay, that is the basic concept of Vargotama. Now, Vargottama, Atmakaraka moon in Pisces. So, if this person is getting better results of moon in Pisces, his relationship with mother, like emotional care, nourishment, and all, it will remain the same throughout life. It is Atmakaraka. It is what the person is supposed to do. Moon represents nurturing, nourishing other people. Pisces is the sign of imagination and creativity. This person should be serving people, nourishing people through his imagination and creativity. That is what he should be doing. Whether he will do it or not is his free will. Okay. And again, we cannot decide these things just because of one planetary placement. I need to see the chart, the dasha, the transit, then I can tell what a person should be doing. This one planetary placement is not going to guide you anywhere. Right, thank you. 10th Lord of D1 chart, placed in D10 chart. How we analyze that planet? placement in D10 chart help in finding our karma or career? It is not like that. First, analyze your D1 chart completely, then go into D10 chart. Okay. And we cannot analyze. You will just confuse yourself if you follow this type of approach. That the 10th lord of D1 chart should be somewhere in D10 chart. It will only confuse. First, follow all the steps of D1 chart, which is mentioned in the site. The steps which I follow for career consultation, that is mentioned, and then go into D10 chart and follow the same steps there. Okay, then you can come to some conclusion. Like this, you will be like confused. Mixing them. I'm again not saying it doesn't work. Okay, it works, but in beginning we cannot do. It is these are the tricks of master. Okay, person who is like who has seen 10,000, 20,000 charts. Okay, he can simply look into this. But people like us, you and I, it is not like it was so easy to connect these things. So don't think that this trick is not working. This trick is not working for us, people like us, you and I, because we don't have that much expertise. Uh, D10 chart help in finding our karma. Okay. Cancer ascendant Jupiter in 10th house, Saturn Mars in the 7th house. Does Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga arises? Yeah, it arises. Anyways, like ninth lord is in the 10th house, energy exchange is there. So Jupiter is also aspecting Mars, so energy exchange is there. Right. Hmm, is Vargottama chart don't change his career. What do you mean? Vargottama chart person don't change his. Acha. Vargottama ascendant. Vargottama ascendant person, like largely they will follow the same career throughout their life. Like they will suppose they started their career in job setup. They may like retire from that job. Okay, they may not change and from that place anywhere in mid of career. That is what happens with Vargottama ascendant person. That come into healing profession. Great. Uh, Jupiter Rahu transit over sixth house Aries. Uh, you think what are the tendencies? Right now, for Scorpio ascendant people, lots of energy is in the sixth house. Jupiter, Rahu are transiting there. Saturn is aspecting there. Eclipse was also there. Today is also eclipse there only in Aries, Ashwini. So lots of energy is there. Sixth house is mainly health issues, obstacles in life. So person should be like extra careful about his health issues and extra careful about his overall health and reducing the results of the house and results of the obstacles in life. Okay, so how much soever he is proactive, better it is for him. Okay, so that is what the person should be looking to. But it is like a difficult time period. Scorpio people, lots of energies in the sixth house of health issue. Rahu is sign. Rahu will be in crisis very soon, of days time, then lesser energy. Okay, once Jupiter also moves into Taurus, then they can feel much better in their health, overall health. Can you name your healing profession, Ankita? Ankita ji is dentist. Karthik, great. What are the results of Jupiter and Ketu in ninth house for a Gemini ascendant? Person can be in higher education related matters, research oriented higher education, which can be in technological side or scientific side because it is Aquarius sign. Okay, so that is it. As sun represents king, wake up after sunrise means sun angers on such people. Sun has better things to do in life. Okay, rather than getting angry at people. Sun is like a real king is king. He's enjoying his kinghood. Why he should be like worried about people who are not setting up their alarms and all that? Uh, mm, Bible has a quotation, or I think it is somewhere. I'm not sure whether it is in Bible, that God has created man in His own image. Osho says that reality is little different, and it is opposite. Man has created God in his own image. We think God will do those things that man is doing. God will get angry because we get angry. So man has created God in his own image, rather than God creating man in his own image. I heard that statement Bhava Karak Nasha. Does it mean that any Karak planet in relevant house destroys or don't give results? Uh, any only malefic results that happens. Karak Bhav Nasha means the planet is sitting in its own in its house, which it is Karaka, like Jupiter sitting in the second house, or Jupiter sitting in the ninth house, or Venus sitting in the seventh house. These are like a Jupiter sitting in the fifth house. Okay, Mars sitting in the sixth or the eighth. Okay, this is like Karak Bhav Nasha. But as I said, everything depends on the dignity largely. Yeah, like in astrology, 90% things are decided by the dignity, sign based dignity, not house based. Okay. So, Jupiter in the second house in Sagittarius in own sign will be very good. Okay. Then Karak Bhavanasha doesn't apply. But Jupiter in the second house in Virgo can be like inviting this concept of Karak Bhavanasha because Jupiter is losing the dignity. Venus in the seventh house may not invite Karak Bhavanasha concept, but if Venus is in Virgo in the seventh house, debilitated, then it may invite the Karak Bhavanasha. If Venus is in Pisces or it is in Libra in the seventh house, then nothing like that. Okay. So as I said, largely things are dignity based, sign based dignity. So rather than just the house placement, also look at the sign placement. Mm, what happens to Vargottama debilitated planet? It is like person is getting difficult results from early life. Those difficult results may continue. Obviously, with life, you will learn how to handle them. Okay. So, if Venus in Virgo has given me financial fraud in initial life, doesn't mean that I'm supposed to face the same fraud in later life. I should have learned my lesson. So that is what like this Vargottama planet. Uh, right. So there are articles on the like site on what things the SHA will activate. I think in the also, if you just check the video of last session, you will I talked about dasha activation, how a particular dasha activates different houses and planets and different energies. So just check. Today's eclipse, I posted articles on that. It is lunar eclipse. It is like more internal thing. But in solar eclipse time period, your external life get impacted. In lunar eclipse, as it is moon is more an introvert planet, receptive energy. Your introvert life gets impacted. So person can be feeling emotionally down, emotionally and depressed and all. Those type of feelings are more common with moon, like lunar eclipse. So meditation is the way, listening to spiritual things is the way, listening or like doing something spiritual is way. Meditation and yoga should be the way to deal with this energy. More creative you can be, more spiritual you can be, more like you can follow the path of spirituality, better it is to deal with. On relatives of his future spouse represented by which house? Please read the title of the video before asking questions. To be more precise about Jupiter, Antardasha and Gemini, Ardra in sixth house, Moon, Mahadasha in Leo, Magha, Saturn, Mars, Rahu in the first house. What kind of health issues might arise? Uh, Also, Mercury in the fourth house. As I said, Jupiter is in the sixth house, it is in Gemini sign. So, that is like an Ardhara Nakshatra, that is like Jupiter related health issues. Person should be concerned. Like fat, obesity, gallbladder, liver, fatty liver, arteries, heart. These are the main things. Basically, fat, if person can control the fat, other things can be controlled. In uh, Karaka house, with the Karaka planet placed conjunction with his enemy planet, but enemy planet in good dignity can still enemy planet give good result relevant with that house. That planet result will be good, but as it is in enemy with this person, this planet, the this planet's result will be like disturbed. Suppose let's take this example: Jupiter, Venus are together in Libra in the second house. Okay, so now Venus results will be better. Jupiter results may take a beating because Jupiter is in enemy sign. Okay, so that is what happens. Another example: suppose Jupiter, Saturn are together in the second house Capricorn. Now the results will be delayed up to 30s or mid 30s because Saturn is involved. Mobile represented by which house, which planet things? Rahu, Aquarius. Uh, Communications, Mercury, Rahu Mercury combination, that can represent Wi Fi. Thank you. We'll do meditation. That's great. Thank you for joining the session. Let's meet next week. 12th Lord in the 7th house in girl's chart means her spouse will be spendthrift. She can be spendthrift. It can either ways, like she can be spendthrift and spending the money of his spouse. Whatever the circumstances, not necessarily girl. It is just the energy. Okay. And thank you. Take care. All the best. Enjoy.